Hi Sagittarius, happy early birthday and welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your November 2023 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's a Celtic cross spread as always, and also pulled the 4 agreements, wisdom, the oracle, and Mudra card for you guys. We're actually going to start the reading off by rolling those astrology dice we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. Alright. So we have Cancer, and for you guys, Cancer energy is your 8th house. Generally speaking, the 8th house points to death, rebirth, intimacy, and investments. Astrologically speaking, not really anything going on in that sign right now, though. Okay, we have 4. So 4th house energy for you guys is Pisces, and we have Neptune that's been there for quite some time. Saturn's been there as well for a bit. So 4th house in general points to home, roots, and mother. And we have Uranus. So Uranus is actually in Taurus, which is your 6th house of work, health, and daily routines. It's been there for quite some time as well. So might see some sudden shifts with that, given that it came up as one of your areas of focus this month, though. And in a way that makes sense too, because at the time of recording this, we haven't had that full moon eclipse in Taurus just yet. So it could definitely be some shifts in that area of life for you guys. Alright, moving on to the main spread. We have, in the main situation, the Ace of Swords, and challenging that, we have the Strength card, Major Arcana card for Leo. So, could just be saying that some of you might have recently come to a sudden insight around something that you want to express, but for whatever reason, you're holding yourself back from doing so right now. Maybe for some of you might even know that it might not be received well, right? So that could be part of what's in your mind where like, okay, even though if this is 100% factual and it needs to come out, there just might be a part of you that knows, but if I say it right now, it might not come out right? It might not be received the right way, so you could just be holding yourself back from it for the time being. In the foundation position, we have the Knight of Wands. So this is actually the court card for your sign. So could just be saying that you guys are really going to be feeling in your element this month, feeling a lot more relaxed, feeling energized, right? Which could just make sense as far as we get toward the end of November. We're going to be in your season, so could just be feeling that energy come back to you. Alright, in the past position, we have the 10 of Cups. So Pisces energy here, which we saw come up in your dice as well, could just be saying that your home and family environment's been really solid, or at least it was in the past, right? You might have felt very fulfilled in that area, feeling like that was one area that you could always count on, regardless of what else was going on in other areas of your life. Present position, we have the Page of Wands. So similar energy to the Knight of Wands, but a little bit more light energy here. And it could just be saying that between these two cards, they have some similar artwork to them. So it could just be saying that you're in a mood to get out and explore, right? So you might even feel like that's the best pathway for you to go right now, right? Because like I said, if there's something that you have an insight around, but you're not ready to communicate it to those around you just yet, you might go, you know what, the best thing to do is let me travel for a while, right? Hit reset there, then when the time is right, I come back around to people I'm normally around, I'll let them know what I have on my mind. Alright, in the near future position, we have the 10 of Swords. So this is Gemini energy here, and it could just be pointing to the Gemini full moon as far as the timeline. We'll have a Gemini full moon toward the end of November. So it could be pointing to that, but more than anything, I feel like this is saying is, I feel like this is encouraging you not to hold back what you have to say for too long, right? Because it could just be saying that the longer you hold it in, it might start to impact you in a more negative way than those around you, right? So maybe it's a matter of finding a way to strike that balance of, okay, yeah, maybe it won't come out right or be received right if I say it right now, but if I hold on to it for too long, then it's going to be driving me nuts, One of those dynamics there. Alright, in the position of your influence in the situation, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is actually the Major Arcana card for your sign. So could just be saying, again, like I said, similar to what we were talking about with it's going to be your season toward the end of November. So as those energies start to come into your sign, you could just be feeling re-energized, right? Like that spark is back, the creativity is back. So I could be saying that that's what you have at play here, and it could just also be pointing to the fact that luck will be on your side this month as well. All right. In the environment position, we have the Three of Cups. So this is Cancerian energy here, which for you guys is your um, 8th house, which we spoke about a little earlier because it also came up in your dice. But yeah, generally speaking, could just be saying that you'll be in a celebratory mood, right? Possibly reconnecting with people. So for some of you, this could, with all the travel indicators I'm seeing here, maybe you're going to be visiting people. So let's say if you've been away for a while, maybe you go back to your hometown, link up with some people you haven't seen for a while. Maybe as we get closer to the holidays, you might be going to visit family, whatever the case may be. But it looks like a light celebratory energy for sure in the environment. Right. In the hopes or fears position, we have the Three of Wands. So, I mean, given how much movement energy I see here, it almost seems like this wouldn't be an energy you want to be in right now. It does seem like you want to be on the move, but at the same time, this doesn't necessarily look like an energy that would be a fear either, right? Unless this is saying that for some of you, you might feel like you don't want to wait around too long because you might feel like the opportunities that you're seeking won't come if you do just stay stationary. So that could be what's sparking you to want to be in a state of flow and movement right now. Right. And in the outcome position, we have the Star. So this is actually the major arcana card for Aquarius, and Aquarius energy for you guys is your 3rd house of communication. So what this could be pointing to here, it could just be saying that for some of you, you finally do say whatever this thought is that comes to mind, right? Maybe it's honestly one way I could see it playing out is the current state of things around the world, right? There's conflicts going on and stuff like that. So maybe you have a opinion on that, and you might feel like, oh, if I say this, it won't be well received, right? Something along those lines there. But seeing this here, I feel like this is saying that whatever whatever you do express, it seems like it was meant for you to express that this month, because this representing your 3rd house communication and representing, course correction and proof that you're on the right path. I feel like this is saying that once you finally do let those words out, let people know what's on your mind, it's going to be a big sense of relief for you. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So this is Taurus energy here, and we were just talking about that, given that we saw Uranus, and then there's the fact that that eclipse is coming up soon there. But could just be pointing to, again, like spiritually, you might be guided to express whatever this insight that you have is. And it could just be emphasizing that you do have that backing as well, if you're a little bit nervous about that. All right, for your 4 agreements card, we have don't make assumptions. All right, it won't focus. There we go. And it says be yourself around others. Okay, it says the biggest assumption that humans make is that everyone sees life the way we do. We assume that others think the way we think, feel the way we feel, judge the way we judge, and abuse the way we abuse. We are afraid to be ourselves around others because we think others will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us as we do ourselves. So interesting message there, because that definitely seems to align with what I was saying as far as it seems like there's something that you want to say that you're holding back on, maybe because of that fear, right? Fear that you'll be judged for what you say or whatever the case may be. And it could just be, like I was saying here, that's why I viewed for a lot of you that Ten of Swords is more of an energy of saying the longer you hold on to that, it's going to start to negatively impact you, right? So that could be pointing to a similar energy there where it's saying, you have to try not to worry about being judged for what you say, because not everyone views life through the same lens. So what you say could actually be refreshing for someone to hear because they might not have viewed it from that perspective before, and then it could open their eyes. Even if in the moment it isn't received well, right? Which, like we said, maybe you have that concern. I feel like this is saying that with time, they'll be able to learn something from it as well. Moving on to your Wisdom Oracle card, we have Higher Power. There's the artwork and the numbers 4. So this makes me think of Hierophant energy as well, but we'll see what it says. Okay, central meanings says conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. The Oracle's message. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is for the highest good of all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always divinely protected and directed. Alright, so hope it resonated with you guys there, especially around, like we said, communicating yourself and maybe feeling like you won't be well received. The relationship message says it's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number one priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connection and remain aware of your true nature. So yeah, again, definitely a positive message there as well. Hopefully that resonated. The prosperity message says sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with Spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it is due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. So yeah, definitely a positive message there as well. So yeah, like I said, it feels like there really is something, that insight that you're getting does seem to be coming to you for a reason, right? And it also seems like it's meant to go out into the world for a reason as well. So hopefully that gives you the guidance you were seeking around that situation. And then lastly, we have a mudra. This is your mudra here. It's the Prana mudra. Keyword for it is vitality. Perfect for your birthday season coming up. And all right, there we go. Got everything in the frame. If you want to pause it, take a screenshot to read what it has to say. But under benefits, it says increases overall vitality and immunity, activates the body's self-healing potential, benefits the eyes, improves digestion, assimilation, and elimination, decreases the body's susceptibility to injury and disease, improves concentration, strengthens willpower and stamina. So if that sounds like a mudra you think would be beneficial for you guys, I'll put the name in the description of the video as always. Once again, happy early birthday. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you guys next month. All right, bye.